Welcome to the half-pound chub quarters nothing PP Club podcast. I'm Jose Mendoza.
I'm your co-host Mel DeFrisco, and our special guest for today is the wonderful Eeshan Kumar. Yeah. So tell everyone at home or anywhere, or wherever you're listening to it. Tell them a bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Eeshan Kumar. I'm a senior at a school.
Yeah.
At
a high school.
You guys know that school.
Senior
not
citizen.
a college.
A senior citizen.
At school.
At school.
Still achieving. Still
trying to
even
learn.
in his elder years.
How old are you? Like 60?
Yeah, around that. That's
pretty
close.
impressive.
I'm 18.
That's pretty
I'm
impressive.
close. That was close.
Oh, it's
It's close.
Close.
Just a little bit off.
Just a bit off.
Yeah, I'm a CEO of a crazy company coming up.
Yeah,
Hot
crazy
company,
You want
Middleman
to talk
Media.
about that for a little bit?
Yeah, we any small businesses out there, if you want your ads done, any type of promotion, we're the guys to do it for you. It's been too long. Small businesses around Santa Clara County have been looked over for way too long. All right, Middleman Media is here to help.
Yeah, where can they contact you for that?
Yeah. there's no
Oh,
reason-
really, Cam? Okay, yeah. So we have all right.
Stop scooting back and forth. Just stay the same distance.
We have a Instagram page, Middleman Media 123. You can contact me at 408-887-0950. That is my personal number.
Jesus.
Email
All right.
email ishankumar23@gmail.com.
You know, there's over like 50 people that watch this show.
Yeah, dude.
So if they tell their friends, that's what?
I'm gonna
Like
put that in.
500 people maybe?
I'm
If they tell 100
gonna have numbers flashing on the screen like every now and again, like throughout the entire thing, and I'm gonna put it in a fucking description. I swear to God.
Dude, that's what we want. That's what we want. People.
Alright, just to have your voicemail flooded with random people.
Listen.
Multi-man media, man. Dude.
Middleman.
Middleman media.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Even though there are multiple men.
there are multiple
Yeah.
men.
There's not a woman. What's about that, huh? Why, your gender
There's
bias?
a reason. the
Milo,
stock
how dare
market
you?
crashed.
You know.
No. I know almost every member
Yeah.
pretty well in Middleman.
I heard that you guys are the reason the stock market crashed. Is that
Huh?
true?
Oh, come on, man. Really?
Are you guys the reason the stock market crashed?
All of my
I
stocks
can't
went
really
down.
talk about
All
that.
of them went
Really?
down.
Did you guys actually buy stocks? Because we recently went public. You guys can buy stocks.
Wait, have you actually?
No.
I was about to be really
You know,
impressed.
we would be giving out stocks for free, basically. Like that's how low our.
Son.
That's how low our.
Hey, 1 cent is 1 cent.
Well, yeah, 1 cent's 1 cent.
Then
Anyways.
you'd be making sense. Anyway. Bad joke. But no. Having known a lot of the people that were in and out of Middleman Media,
Yeah,
they're good people. They're good people.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's that. Anything? What's the topic for today? What do you guys want to talk about? We got a lot of things to talk about.
Yeah, I mean.
Let's talk about.
My chair broke.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure,
it's
bro.
in the
This one
corner.
or- Oh, okay.
It's in the corner.
The-
I have
oh,
two
shit.
swivel chairs.
The
And
It's a
one
good
of them
chair.
broke.
We gotta bury it.
the
We gotta bury it, dude.
iconic
It's buried in the backyard.
Yeah.
the iconic squeaky chair
Yeah.
broke.
So sorry, all you squeak lovers.
Yeah.
No more squeaking. Not nearly as much anyway.
We'll make sure to memory.
If Josue crushes my pinky toe, maybe you'll hear a couple squeaks. But not from a chair. He's eyeing my pinky
Wait, how
toe.
about this?
Oh, come on,
Yeah,
man.
dude. I feel like this chair, like, it's been waiting to be the next squeaky chair. You know?
Yeah.
Who's gonna be America's next top squeaky chair?
We should have a reality show about it. But so that happened.
What else?
I don't know. There's a lot of things that happened. Anything you guys? Black Panther? You guys want to talk about?
Yeah, I was
Black
gonna
Panther?
ask. You guys seen any movies lately?
Yeah.
I've seen Black Panther.
I saw Black Panther.
I saw Black
You-
Panther.
What do you
all
guys
watch
think
it?
about
We,
it?
we've all seen it.
I thought it was good. I thought it was really good.
I thought it was pretty good.
Thought it
I
was
don't
great,
think it
yeah.
lived up to the super hype,
Yeah.
but I think it was still pretty good
Why?
regardless. It felt way too short, and my sister mentioned this, and I agree. Which is, I feel like the guy who raised the rhinos. I feel like we could have seen a lot more of him in the
Oh
movie.
yeah.
Yeah. By the way, we may do a spoiler, so if you haven't seen the movie, keep watching our podcast. Don't click off because we need it.
Let's skip ahead.
But maybe skip a bit.
Probably-
Unless you skip to that one bit where we do the big spoiler, that kind of
Dude.
suck.
I probably put like a skip to whatever.
Yeah, right there.
Just let the
Bam.
screen. Look at that.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's pretty.
Um.
Where'd you get that picture?
Umbaku.
Wait, did I tell you this? I'm like, I think I told this way. I was like, those guys are all vegetarians, but they wear fur coats.
Yes.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
So they're just murderers.
That's,
Yeah,
that's
literally,
what I was saying. I was like, well, hold on. What if
Yeah,
they're they're vegetarian because they don't want to eat it, but they still want to use it for like other things.
Yeah, so like.
Here's the big thing, right?
Yeah.
if they're vegetarians, why do they have a fisherman?
There you go.
They
Right?
have. Wait.
Because the prince was found by their fisherman.
Oh yeah.
Right?
How-
So why do they have a fisherman if they're vegetarian?
I
What
told
else do
you.
use
Or
fish for?
I was
you.
hoping, right, that it's just a double negative, and when he laughed about joking
Oh,
about
yeah.
being a meat eater, and he's like, I'm a vegetarian,
Uh-huh.
maybe he was laughing to himself
Yeah.
because they're not vegetarians, so he was double joking them.
Uh-huh.
That would, I'm sure that's not the case, but I
Yeah.
think it would be really funny.
They grab fish because they're
For sport.
cool.
Oh yeah.
that's
In the mountains? Yeah, of course.
official Black Panther lore.
Fish are cool, so we catch them.
Baku.
Baboom.
That was
crazy.
I
I
love that.
love that. That's
Fuck.
so good.
Um,
So Black Panther was good.
yeah, the director said there was news going around that the director had like a 3 hour cut,
Oh really?
or like that he wanted it to be like 3 or 4 like
Yeah.
long,
I don't know.
basically long,
Yeah.
and it's like, please.
Yeah, it felt way shorter
Yeah.
than it was.
If that was filmed, I want a director's cut that is fucking
Yeah,
4 hours long. I
Yeah.
would love that,
definitely.
because that's what
I would
like,
watch that.
you know what? Because like with the original like It movie or miniseries or whatever, like that has like a total runtime of like 3 hours, I think.
Okay.
And it was originally gonna be like 8 hours.
Oh, right.
But they were like, this is gonna be for TV and it's horror, so for primetime TV it's gonna be horror. So like, we shouldn't do that.
Shorter,
So
yeah.
they had to cut a bunch of it.
Wow, that's a shame.
Oh.
But that would have been cool, an 8 hour fucking miniseries.
Yeah.
But that's what I want for Black Panther. Is if they did film that much things, I want a 4 hour cut. I will sit down and watch that.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
Blu-ray.
But movies are great. Eeshan, you're a big movie guy.
Yeah. I mean, did you guys watch the Oscars?
No,
Yeah, I didn't.
because I don't have TV.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. Like I'm not a huge
They're
fan
a
of the
sham.
Oscars. But I did watch all the movies that were nominated.
I have not.
Did you watch them?
I need to watch. I really want to watch. What's it called? Shape of Water.
Shape of Water,
Shape
yeah.
of Water. I really want to go
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah,
I
that
haven't
was
heard
really
like anything about it except from you.
I've heard it's
You just
fucking.
offhandedly said it was good.
Yeah, Shape
Glory.
of Water was good. Call Me by Your Name was really good.
Yeah.
I've seen
what else? Lady Bird.
Happy Death Day.
Oh no, I haven't seen that. Was that good?
I have.
Oh okay.
It seems like it's not.
Yeah.
It seems like one of those.
Oh, have you guys?
Get high, waste your time.
Have you guys
movies.
have you guys seen the trailer for that new one, the Truth or Dare?
Oh yeah.
That like it's a dumb premise, I think,
Oh.
but the whole like when they creepily smile,
Yeah.
like when they don't fill in it, I think that's actually like a cool. I think
Oh.
they could actually like seeing that. I think they're actually gonna make something decent out
Well,
of
that's
it.
because you're a pussy.
Oh
I never said I was scared by it. Just that I thought it was
You
cool.
did. You told me that you thought it was a bit creepy.
Well, you always
Don't
tell a
even
lie.
fucking lie to me.
Last episode,
Don't
you lied
fucking
about me
lie to
saying
me.
the N word all the time.
Really?
No,
Dude,
that's not a lie though. That's not a
I
lie.
swear, every episode you're gonna
What the
lie
hell, dude?
something new about
That's
me.
not a lie.
Jesus Christ. If
We
my
were talking
persona is gonna
together.
become...
You're just a pussy who says the N word. That's all. That's all.
Dude,
That's what-
eventually my online persona is just gonna be me being a shithead racist.
By the way, you're
Fuck.
such a pussy that you use the N words as a defense mechanism.
Oh.
Yeah, that sucks.
All right. See now. I
You're
said
still a
that-
pussy. You can't claim fucking double standards here, Milo.
Fuck, dude.
Shut the fuck.
Dude, like he's laughing it off. He knows it's true.
I'm not.
Dude,
Shut the
I knew
fuck
it, I knew
up.
it.
You would got kicked out of fucking Black Panther.
Oh.
Idiot.
I
don't
not
know.
true, but
No,
I
that's
really
not-
want to see that.
that's
We're all
not
the
true.
white guys, guys.
That's not true. Yeah.
Yeah, we're all white here.
we're all white here. We're all white here. We can say it.
Yeah, we're all white here.
I'd like to make a small correction. I'm the only white one in the room.
Dude.
What are you talking about? Okay, Eeshan.
Yeah, dude.
He's a 65-year-old.
Dude, yeah, 65-year-old black man still in school.
Yeah.
So your father served in the war then?
Yeah.
his father caused the war.
Dude, he is the war, bro.
He is the
Yeah.
war.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my
All right. Are we still talking about movies?
god. Yeah.
Wait, do you guys like edit out like pauses and shit?
No.
Oh, don't?
No,
Oh,
no,
shit.
no.
It's just
Fuck.
funny.
All right then.
I actually know of one of our friends. His name's Kate Hudgens. He's a good guy. He told me that he listens to our podcast, but on like 1.5 times speed.
Yeah.
What?
What? Why?
Because he's like, podcasts, they all take like a lot of pauses, and I don't like that, so I just listen to it at faster
Dude, fuck
speed.
that guy. See, people like that are why podcasts are dying.
I don't know, podcasts are actually kind of going
I don't know.
I disagree.
You know what just
I'm
popped
kidding.
up?
I'm kidding. Podcasts are like crazy.
There's this app called, let me see, hold on real quick.
Audible.
It's called Audible, and I love
And
it.
our spot.
No, record your voice.
It's called, like, apostrophe sods, so it's like episodes, but like, I guess like shortened down.
Because they're shortened.
Yeah.
It's funny.
And it's like, it's a podcast app. It's like $3, and like.
Are you guys on that?
No,
Dude.
we should be.
If
Hey,
we
hey,
ever earn
sods,
money from this.
sods, hit us up.
So, I'd like to also mention that we are actually thinking about merchandise.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
We've thought about it. We talked
What would
about
I say?
it.
Just say the podcast in those faces.
Maybe.
Or was it
It's the Teh Podscast, to be
Oh, okay.
fair.
Yeah.
But I haven't told Josue this yet, but I thought it would be really funny to start selling chicken in a biscuit shirts. But
We
I
can't
don't
do
think
that.
that's legal.
We can't do that
So instead,
unless we
why don't
parody them. Parody it.
Yeah, so I was thinking, wouldn't it be funny to do a parody of Chicken and a Biscuit logo, but with Teh Podscast, and then one of both our heads that I drew on it in the middle?
That'd be
I think that'd be
funny.
really funny. So let us know in the comments if you'd want that at all, or if you want any merchandise, and if so, what would you want?
What was I saying? What was I just saying?
I don't know.
What was I just saying?
You were talking about how he was like a pussy. He says the N word.
No.
No,
Pretty
no,
sure that's
after
what we
that,
left
we're
off.
done.
Okay.
After that.
It's already established.
It's already established.
The Podscast app.
Oh, yeah, the app,
The
yeah.
app. It's $2.99. It's a podcast app, basically.
Yeah.
It's $3, and it gives you access to like any There's just a bunch. There's a ton of podcasts on that shit.
It's,
And it's like it's just good formatting. It's so like you just click an episode and it just starts playing.
oh,
You can just pause, skip, whatever. It's just so
I believe you were gonna talk to the people at home
So
about
nice.
something.
Oh yeah, that too.
You were turning to the mic, and you always turn to the mic when you're talking to the people at home.
Oh yeah, you're talking about.
You were
money
gonna
or
say like,
something,
"Hey,
I don't know.
fellas."
Download the app.
There we go.
Download the app today in the App Store. It's $3. It gives you. I've been listening. You know what podcast I've been listening to?
What?
It's called Pod Save America. It's a politics.
Is it?
podcast.
And you listen to that?
I listen to that.
Is it British?
No,
Yeah.
I don't
Seems
think
like that
so.
would be
Yeah.
the name of a British
I don't
podcast.
think it's British because they talk about American politics.
Well, British people like American politics
Yeah,
because
dude.
they think
It's
we're
a
kind of
joke.
dumb.
Yeah. It's a joke to them.
That's not a joke. Like
That doesn't. See, you're fucking saying this shit, and I'm like, I'm listening to this fucking podcast, and it's like, they don't
What?
fucking seem British, dude.
oh, okay. Oh yeah, you totally hear it.
Yeah.
You know?
So,
That makes
so
sense.
they have like American accents. Alright.
Yeah, I've been living in Britain my entire fucking life. I don't have a British accent, just like podcasting. I'm
A
American
British
politics.
podcast, and they're just like, "Hello."
Yeah. Hello.
Hey, John.
Hey, did you pick up those crumpets?
Yeah, this company. Yeah. They passed it to
Hey, do you have any of those biscuits left? Those are so good. We got chamomile. Do you have chamomile? It's the only kind of tea I like.
Yeah,
Chamomile?
Yeah. No, I
Oh,
was
no,
just
do you
doing
like
that. I
not-
hate
okay.
tea.
Shit, really?
I hate tea. I don't. There's one tea that I like, and it's not even tea.
What is it?
Because tea is anything
just
derived
hot
from
water.
a tea plant. Yeah. No.
Oh.
Tea is any form of tea, green tea, whatever, black
Yeah.
tea, whatever. They're all variants of the same plant.
Oh.
So if it's not that plant, it's not tea.
So like, what do you
So
like?
I like chrysanthemum tea.
Oh, and that's like different.
It's just a flower.
Oh yeah, chrysanthemums.
I like it though. It tastes like sweet and
Uh huh.
it's just nice.
Dude, you can just be on your phone during the podcast.
Come on, man.
During the recording of a podcast.
What are you looking at?
Still.
What are you looking at?
Hentai.
Alright, I can't blame you.
That's a lie.
You know what I want to talk about? I
What?
had something and it just went away.
Wow.
You know what? Let's talk about that. I hate when I forget shit. I forget shit all the time.
Yeah. I forgot what I have to do tomorrow.
Okay, not like that.
That's kind of that you should remember that. You should try to remember
I'm
that.
legit trying to remember. What the fuck do I have to do tomorrow? Hey, filming the podcast with.
Come on. No, you just gotta ignore it. It's part of the.
It's part of the
experience.
show.
We have an
Wait,
Instagram.
okay,
so it's going on our
listen,
Instagram.
listen.
Film a video.
Deodorant. Edible or not?
Have you seen videos of people taking chunks out of the
Yes,
deodorant?
it's so funny.
Jesus Christ. You know what? Okay, that's what I want to talk about. You know what I want to talk about? Eric Andre. What are you looking at?
Yeah, what about Eric Andre?
Okay, right?
You got the deodorant right there.
I'm not gonna take a chomp out of my deodorant.
Someone take a bite out.
All right, no,
Already
listen.
on the topic.
Right? This is what's important. Okay, I love Eric Andre. I think he's
Uh-huh.
hilarious.
Yeah.
One of my favorite bits is when he pretends to. He walks in with
Pretends
a
to
metal
be dead.
detector. No, he walks into a jewelry store with a metal detector,
God.
smashes one of the display cases, takes it out, and is starting to walk out and lets himself be stopped. And then eventually he puts it back and he walks out being like, I don't want to get arrested again, right?
Uh-huh.
I think that's hilarious. It's so funny. I
Yeah.
told my sister, she got angry.
Why?
She was
Wait,
like,
what? Oh, yeah.
she was like, what? How could that? That's not funny. That's horrible.
Wait, what else did you
Imagine the people that are working there. That ruins their day. And I'm like, a little. But I thought
It's
if
funny.
I was working there and that happened to me,
Yeah,
I'd
bro.
be annoyed in the moment, but right afterward I'd be laughing
Like,
my
imagine
ass
working
off.
there,
I'd
you
be
look-
telling everyone, like, dude, this guy just came in with a metal detector and smashed the fucking display case. And I know he paid for
It's
it.
not like he came in with a gun.
Yeah, no.
Smashed the glass.
No.
And
like,
aimed it at people.
Yeah, that would
And it's
fucking
not
terrify.
like he was walking by someone who was sitting with like a cooler or something and took their cooler and didn't
What?
give it back.
Oh, okay.
Like that would be shitty. But
Like-
he just broke a display case. None of the workers there own the place.
You gotta think about this.
It's not like they're the owners. They're just
Imagine
workers.
the point of view of the fucking worker, right? They're just fucking there, you know, by the display case, just fucking like, damn, slow ass day. And then you see this fucking guy dressed all stupid with a fucking metal detector, you know, absurd already. Why is he, what the fuck? And then he just goes, huh, smashes the fucking display case.
Have
He
you
just
seen
started
that?
picking
Have you
up
seen it?
diamonds.
Yeah.
Fucking,
It's so funny.
it's so absurd.
Right? And even if they don't, even if they're not like, think it's funny, the workers, at least it's a conversation topic.
Yeah, dude, those guys like seem like they have
Yeah.
boring lives, just like doing
Right.
the same shit all day.
Like everyone says, like,
Like,
yeah,
that's the
Yeah.
thing with like a lot of Eric Andre's like pranks that separate it from like other kinds of pranks is that his are just absurd.
yeah.
And
They're
because
so
they're
absurd that
absurd-
even people who would normally get angry, they think it's funny.
Exactly.
Right?
It's,
It's
so
like,
absurd.
compare it to the quote unquote pranks that you see, you know, the forbidden one doing.
Stupid white guy comes into a black neighborhood and starts yelling out the
Brickhead,
N-word.
yeah.
That was Milo.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No, but like the stuff he does, lighting his. Okay, people have been hating on him. I don't support him. People that have been hating on him for lighting his pool on fire.
What?
Wait, who are you talking about?
We're talking about can't remember his name.
Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he emptied his pool and he lit it on
I
fire.
don't know about this.
that's all right.
I haven't
Yeah,
heard about this.
People are like, that's crazy, and I'm like, sure, but it's his pool.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he did.
Because there's
He-
one
he
reason.
broke
why-
furniture.
No,
I
no,
think it
no,
was
no,
broke
no, no. I'm saying, are you sure that's what people? Because like what I've heard is the one where he tasered a dead rat. in front
Dude,
of
honestly,
fucking-
I haven't heard of that.
I wasn't that pissed.
What do you
about
mean you never
Dude,
heard about that?
I didn't hear
That was
about
like because after that YouTube was like, okay, we're going.
that. Bro, what's so bad about tasering dead rats though?
He has a kid audience.
So
It's a bunch of
it's not
fucking
his
stupid
fucking, it's not his
kids.
job to
It's a
cater
bunch.
to them.
Have you
It's not
seen
the
these
rate.
fucking
It's
kids?
not like it's the neighbor's rat.
Yeah, and on top of that, it's not like he's like he's on like Nickelodeon doing that. It's on YouTube.
Doesn't fucking matter. It's not
What
like
do you
fucking YouTube has a
Well,
shitty
okay, so-
fucking
wants-
restricted guy.
YouTube really wants advertisers, and I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that Pepsi isn't looking at the video of a rat getting shocked and being
Exactly.
like, that'll
Yeah.
make people.
I mean,
want
okay,
Pepsi.
yeah. If he cares about advertising, which he probably does, then yeah.
No, I mean
Yeah,
he
yeah.
cares about money, but not advertisers specifically.
But that's
Really?
how you get fucking money on YouTube.
I know. But my point was, people
Yeah.
were getting angry at him for lighting
Haven't heard of that.
his pool on fire, and I don't get that.
Uh-huh.
It's his pool, right? The
Mhm.
fire didn't get that big. It got a little big, but he put
Yeah.
it out,
Yeah.
right? And it's not. This pool isn't that close to his neighbor's house. I don't see the.
I haven't seen
problem.
any of his videos, but I'm just
Right,
like,
but
I haven't heard.
But
of
then he
this
does
Yeah.
stuff
at
like
all.
go to a wedding
Yeah.
and then like fucking like yell shit during the
see,
wedding.
that's like not even funny.
And then like walk away from the wedding and just out of the way start dancing and have the cameraman who's behind the wedding procession turn and look at him
What the fuck?
with edited in music to whip and nay
Yeah, see, that's like not funny.
That
Oh my God.
that's not cool.
Yeah,
Weddings are important. But to be fair,
bro.
whoever invited him
Yeah,
to
whoever
that,
added- yeah.
whoever invited him to that wedding, it was a mistake.
Yeah.
It was a fucking mistake. But like that's the shit that I would get angry
Yeah.
at. But then you take that ruining someone's wedding to walking in and fake stealing something as an old man with a metal detector. Like,
Yeah.
it's not that crazy. Although I do understand the stunts that he does where he scares people. I could get why people get mad at that.
Wait, which one?
Like the dog one and the photographer one. Do you remember those? Where he was a blind man with a dog. And he asked the people by his like, "Have you seen my dog?" And before they answer, he whips off his shades and he has the makeup so that he doesn't have eyes. He's like, "Can you describe everything?"
That's hilarious.
Right? It's funny,
That's
but
so
it scares
absurd.
them. It scares them, which I can get that.
Yeah.
And the other one, which is really
Wait,
funny.
I thought about the one where
He's
like,
taking pictures of the girl, and then like the people stop because they don't want to walk in front of a camera, and then he has the camera up to his face, and he turns to them and he's like, "Pay the toll!" And he has one eye.
I haven't seen that one.
That's good.
It's a good one.
That's a good one.
But I can get why people get mad at that because you're scaring people.
Yeah.
But like most of his stuff is just kind of absurd and like maybe disturbing. But it's funny.
Eric Andre isn't human.
No one ever said he was.
Shit.
He's a trickster god. Fun fact. He's not human.
What's that monkey god in you don't know what I'm talking about?
And what?
There's a monkey god that's a trickster god and he has like a staff.
You would say that. You would refer him to a monkey because he's black. Carl,
Shut up.
Fucking asshole.
No, I'm just talking about
Milo
this
doesn't
the trickster
want to
god.
Look at that. Look at that.
Fine.
Say
What?
this.
What? Loki. There.
There he goes again.
What's wrong with comparing him to Loki now? It's like, whoa, what? You're saying he's Norse just because he's black?
Are you trying to erase his blackness?
No.
Wow.
Sorry, but off the top of my head, I don't
No
know
winning
any
here.
African American culture trickster gods.
There's no winning here.
There is no winning
Just
against
give
you.
up, by the way. Just give
Shut up. Anyway,
Yeah.
Eric Hunter's funny.
He's
Yeah,
funny.
he's funny.
He's good.
He's really funny. I want to do stuff like him. Like, I was thinking, we should film, like, fake trailers for movies that we think is funny, but we don't think we should go through the effort of making a whole movie for
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
We should
That's a
make
good
trailers
idea.
for it.
It's a good idea.
I thought that would be really funny.
We should film.
Let us know in the comments what fake movies you'd want to see trailers for.
Let us know in the comments. Never mind.
Let us know in the comments what color of underwear you wear.
Yeah. Send a picture. Don't actually.
Don't send
do
a
that.
picture.
Don't do
You
that.
can't send a picture in comments, can you?
No.
I didn't think
Don't
so.
send this picture.
Don't send a link to a picture either.
No, don't do that. If you're gonna
Send
do,
my phone number.
if you're thinking, haha, it's gonna be funny if I do though, don't send them with you wearing them.
No, just put them pin them to a wall.
Yeah,
or
put 'em
something.
to, that'd be funny.
Tape them to a wall.
Get like an old dirty pair of underwear. And
If
just,
you have a-
make them dirtier, and just against the fucking wall. Like,
You're
out
like, I
in
wear these
public.
every day. If you can, get a pair of your underwear, pin it to the wall, and then put a Barbie doll.
Oh.
I think
That'd look
funny. Yeah. Do you think she'd look good in briefs?
Yeah, I think
she.
pull it off. If anyone can pull it off, it's her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a Barbie girl in a Barbie world, dude. I got a humidifier. That's new.
Oh fuck, really?
Yeah, it's right there in the corner.
You turn
You want to turn it on?
turn that shit, turn that baby on?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Sure, I'll turn on my
Is
humidifier.
it gonna make any noise?
No,
Nah,
Pretty
dude, just
silent.
nice
Yo,
steam.
put some fucking vape in there, bro.
Look at that.
it's not bad
That is
because
sick.
at night, like we have bad insulation in our house, and so
Mhm.
when the heater's on, like it dries out the air a lot,
Yeah.
and so my nose gets really dry and it's almost painful in the
Yeah.
mornings. And so we got that, and now it's still it still hurts a little,
better?
but it's way.
And guys, if you click the link down below, you can get a humidifier
Down
just
below.
like this one. 15% off using the code
Schmeeple.
Schmeeple.
Yeah, dude.
That's S Schmeeple.
That's Schmeeple.
That's SCH Meeple.
Meeple.
Schneep.
Yeah.
How do you spell cat? C-at.
The at symbol.
You've dropped a chain.
You need to fucking die.
Why?
You've been on this earth for way too long.
I'm not that old. I haven't even turned 18 yet. It's this year. Okay, so my humidifier isn't silent. It's just kind of silent.
I'm gonna shove my face into it.
Don't.
Dude, smoke machine? Alright.
Can I just
Don't vape my humidifier.
Wait, dude.
Anyway.
Breathe some in and just blow it in my face.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Dude.
Don't fucking.
In my face. Oh, yeah.
It kind of worked. What's the Vine where the guy blows it on the desk and then his friend like puffs it away?
I don't know.
Adam.
Yeah. Cade, when is that for meme day at our school, which is
Funny.
not a good day. Also,
Yeah,
why is it
fun.
Thursday? Shouldn't it be Wednesday? Because it's Wednesday. Like that's a big.
It's Wednesday, my dude.
Yeah, that's like.
Yeah.
Why would?
You
that
think they
sounds
think
common
this shit
sense.
out? You think they think this shit out?
I hope so.
Yeah,
Oh, so it's because Wacky Wednesday. You know.
Screw Wacky Wednesday, dude. Screw
I'm
our school.
gonna hit your giant jewel again, alright, dude?
Yeah, dude.
Hit it one more time.
Yeah.
It's on secondary, so it goes faster.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Jesus.
Hell
When
yeah.
I wake up
Look,
dead
hold on.
tomorrow.
It's gonna go on hyper mode.
When did I fucking wake up?
Cause you're freaking-
So this is like normal, and then this is hyper.
Dude,
That's hyper.
that's fucking crazy.
It goes second.
Oh, I should take a video of this.
I wish everyone could see
All right,
this.
all right. Hold on. You ready?
Taking,
You ready?
yeah.
All right. So this is. The
Bro, you
normal
can see
mode,
it on video though. Oh, no,
I mean,
you
I'm
can't.
gonna
So this is the
like, put it
normal
up. Yeah.
and then this is hyper.
Damn. Nice jewel, bro.
It's kind of shaped like.
It's
Shaped
not,
like it's shaped like a gusher.
it's not shaped like a jewel.
It's shaped like a gusher.
What the fuck?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
What you don't know
A
about
gusher?
gushers?
I know what a gusher is.
It's shaped like a gusher.
I mean, I guess.
Broken ass.
What? Round? Like, you know?
Yeah,
No.
gushers aren't round. They're like hex.
You know what I mean.
Hey, whatever. What do you want to talk about?
That's. Talk about the vaping problem in school.
It's a
Dude.
problem.
It's funny because
It is funny.
like every time I go in the bathroom, there'll be like a group of kids.
They're
No.
always
Actually, it's the other way around. So I'll be in the bathroom, a group of kids will walk in, and I'll be like pissing in the stall.
Is it like a circle jerk but with a vape?
Yeah. So then I'll walk out, and then they'll be like, shit, someone's in here. And then they all stop and look at me. I'm washing my hands, and then I walk out. I'm like, I'm telling, and then I run. It's funny, dude.
That's
But
hilarious.
it's kind of scary at the same time.
I have a
I don't know.
I have a class. It's a Spanish class, and it's all like freshmen. There's one junior, you know.
And it's
Yeah.
you.
Shut up. And I sit next to like these three people who are definitely like troublesome kids, right?
Yeah.
And one of them was vaping and then pulled his shirt open and breathed down into his shirt and then closed it
Yeah.
and like sort of like did the thing like back in the day where someone would whistle. At that point, he was just sort of looking around.
He's like,
Yeah, like
what
I'm
the
not
fuck?
doing shit, right? And but then I could see a little bit of the vape coming out of his shirt, and I was just like, "The fuck are you doing?" And he's like, "Dude, I gotta vape down there so that they don't get caught at school." It's like, I got an idea. Just don't vape at school. Better idea, don't vape. The fuck,
I don't care if somebody vapes. Just don't do it at fucking school.
right?
You don't look cool.
You know what's worse?
You look desperate.
Did I tell you about the? Did I already do this on the show where I talked about the kid who was trying to stand in the back of my class?
No.
What?
There was a kid, and he was in the back of my class where I sit.
And he was trying to
And
stand.
he was like standing up straight, like he was standing up with his
Is he in a
arms out.
wheelchair? Is that what
Looking,
he's trying to
no. Shut up. He was standing up with his arms out, and he looked like he was concentrating, and he would start falling back, and he'd stop himself, and stand back up straight again. And I'm like,
That's so
"What are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm practicing standing up straight." I'm like, "Why?" And he's like, and he just turned to me and like, without skipping a beat, he's just like, "I'm high as fuck." I'm like, "What the fuck? If you're willing to get that high, where it's really hard to stand, don't go to school. Just stay at home. You'll have more
I feel
shit
like
to do there."
Standing up straight challenge at school.
Standing up straight challenge.
Dude, I
you know-
fucking win.
Dude, you know what they should do? They should do the waterfall challenge.
Didn't we have a joke where it was like standing up school? No, I saw this joke. It was standing up school, right?
What the
And there
hell?
was a bunch of people like standing in the line. It was an animation. It's like,
Uh-huh.
"Hello, welcome to standing up school."
What the
And then one guy just fell over and he's like, "Yeah, did you fail?"
Dude, that'd be hell.
That
It
was-
was, that was ADSF movies.
Yeah.
Man, that's
I
a
know.
good.
You know what we should start? We should start the waterfall challenge.
What's the waterfall
In the
challenge?
middle of class, you get your water bottle, you open it, you stand up and you just pour it on yourself, and someone
How
films
is
you,
that a
and you're like,
challenge?
waterfall challenge, and you do it. It'd be so funny.
I thought it was gonna be something like you put waterfall into your mouth and then waterfall into someone else's.
What the fuck? Okay, that'd be funny too.
I think that'd be more.
It's,
fun.
you would start right, and it's like the same. It's just the
Oh,
same
so wait, we
water.
should start that.
Dude, it's just the same water,
No.
and it's like passed around 50 people for like 10 days.
Yeah!
It's the same water.
What do you do at
Like,
night?
Bro, that'd be,
Do you have someone run a night shift?
yeah, dude.
Just awake during the night, like,
Yeah.
gargling and shit. Ah.
Bro, dude, that'd be so
What if someone
gross.
didn't brush?
I don't know.
It's gonna be like yellow by the time.
Oh, dude, I don't want to do that. That sounds disgusting,
Or like
man.
brown.
You know what isn't disgusting?
What?
Our wonderful sponsors at the DSA.
Oh, he went to the
Crack
DMV.
Now, usually I do the same spiel. Usually I say that the DSA is a wonderful organization and all that. But today I'd like to give some nice DSA history. Right?
Yeah, go
So
ahead. Go
the
for it.
founder of DSA, Donald Smith Anonymous, he is a wonderful man. His father served in the war, and because of that, when his father came back, he was addicted to smokes because they distributed cigarettes during the war efforts to get rid of stress.
Yeah.
And because of that, his father set up the first anonymous sort of group, which was Smokers Anonymous, and that legacy has passed down to his son, but the meaning is slightly changed, of course. And as you know, DSA is a wonderful, wonderful, Dick Suckers Anonymous, wonderful group where people can come and express themselves and enjoy what they love to do. And I just think that history is pretty touching.
Uh huh.
You know. So thank you, Donald S. Anonymous.
Come a long way.
It's pretty cool.
Dude, fuck
I think
the
it's kind of
DSA.
conceited how he named it after himself.
It's out of nowhere. Fuck
No,
DSA.
the real question is, did he name it after himself because he could name it after himself? Or did he see that problem where people couldn't suck dick in public, and express themselves the way they wanted to, and made it, and it was a happy coincidence? That's the big
Wait.
question.
Is Dick Suckers Anonymous? Are they people who
It's a
can't stop
non-profit
sucking dicks?
organization.
Or
Yes.
is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and unlike other things that you can just sort of like
Yeah.
get off of, when people are addicted to that, you can't, and so they try and ease people down to a manageable, level.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's for people who just enjoy it and that can come
Yeah.
and offer themselves.
Coming off themselves, right?
Yeah, emphasis on the come.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you, and yeah, that's our sponsor.
Alright.
It's pretty great.
Screw those guys.
What's wrong?
I don't know. I'm joking. They're doing good.
They're doing great work.
Good stuff.
Honestly, humanitarian.
Yeah, dude.
Alright, let's talk about something.
That's a good idea.
I don't know.
I agree.
You ever had smoke blown into your face?
Yeah,
No.
I just did.
Yeah, you just had humidifier vapes.
Yeah.
Fucking thrown in his face.
I'm sorry, I can't put the vape down, bro. I'm sorry.
Do you think that's how a vape started?
What do you mean?
Humidifier.
Someone couldn't find their bong, so they just threw their shit in the humidifier,
Mm.
and then they were like, "This isn't great."
What are you talking about? Bongs give them a bunch of fucking smoke. What are you talking about? It's like a cigarette thing,
Yeah.
isn't it? It's not a bong thing. It's a
Yeah,
cigarette.
I know, but what I'm saying is they thought this isn't great, but they were like determined to find a way to make it work. So they ended up coming up with.
You're talking absolute bullshit right
I mean, of course. How the fuck should I know? Look up the history.
now. I'm not gonna look up the history.
Fine, whatever.
What do you guys think about aliens? You think they're real?
Could be.
You think they're here? You think they're here?
I don't know. Do you think they're here?
Do I think they're here?
Ted Cruz.
I'm waiting for
I'm
you.
gonna look at that. I don't think so.
All right.
You don't
I
think
guess
so?
that's-
Why?
think
Why?
so. I feel I don't. It takes so much like energy, right, and like really advanced technology to be able to like go to different straight up fucking solar systems, right?
Okay.
I feel like it's and since like the universe is expanding, you're gonna need like a very very powerful like energy source in order to be able to do that.
Yeah.
And I feel that if you find that energy source, it's going to be too massive that you're going to end up destroying the universe.
You know what I feel?
Mm.
I feel like we're like Earth's like an anthill almost,
Yeah.
and like the aliens are like people, and like they just don't care, you know? Like we're so small, they just don't give a shit.
That's true.
And like they can like step on us at any time.
We always,
That's
when we
how-
think about aliens, we generally think of them as like our size.
Yeah, exactly.
But
I
what
feel
if they're just like actually like
huge,
gigantic?
yeah.
Like their head is the size of the sun, and they just sort of turn and look at us every now and then and go like,
I don't know
they
about.
just shake their
Exactly.
head.
I don't know about that. I don't know about the fucking size of a sun. I don't know about that.
Yeah, but I mean, I
That
understand what you
doesn't.
mean.
That doesn't like.
That's kind of like what I was getting.
Like
at.
I get it, but the sun. That's not a good. I don't know. I don't think that's a good comparison. I feel like it's fucking way too big.
What if they were aliens that like worked like amoebas, where they just eat each other like by engulfing themselves, and that's how it got to that.
And they got bigger. Yeah.
Slimes.
Yeah.
That's it. There you go. Slime out monsters.
You know what?
Aliens are.
That brings up a
slime.
good point. We should stop the slime channel trend on YouTube because they're just creating aliens.
What's up with slime? You guys like slime?
It's alright.
Sounds alright.
I don't like it that much. I think it's kind of icky.
What if you?
I mean, what type of slime are we talking
Were you gonna
about?
say what were you
Just
gonna
like
say?
slime.
Like,
I think I know
there are a
what
bunch
you were
of-
gonna say.
there are a
Just
bunch of
say
different
it.
I was gonna say Blicky. I can't even say it. I don't want to
What?
reference fucking Tekashi 6ix9ine.
I got the stiffy, yeah.
Fucking got me stiffy.
I think it's time for some shout outs.
Oh, yeah.
Who wants to start today? Anyone want
Wait,
to
so you
start?
guys just shout out?
Yeah,
Just
just
shout out,
someone.
whatever.
You got one. So make it count.
Alright, you guys go first.
Okay, let's
It's not a person.
Yeah, I got mine. Go ahead.
shout out to Michael B. Jordan, the guy who played Eric
Bro,
Killmonger.
You know Kaveh?
Who?
Kaveh, this is my shout out. But Kaveh, at the end of the movie, he's like, I thought that was Nick Cannon, like super loud. On the credits, I was like, shut the fuck up.
Oh,
Give
man.
yours full shout out.
Yeah.
It's funny.
So Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan, guy who played Eric Killmonger in Black Panther.
Yeah.
Such a fucking chill guy. I watched the episode of Hot Ones where he's in it. He's such a cool dude.
I want to give a shout out to Hawad Hader. Hawad he's a pretty cool guy, honestly.
Yeah.
I really appreciate how straightforward he answers when I ask him questions. Like, sometimes I'll need a ride, and I'll be like, hey, Hawad, can I get a ride? And he'll be like, no, you may not. And I'm like, thank you. Now I don't have to waste time now I have more time to find another ride.
Yeah.
Instead of someone being like, oh, I can't today because, monkey killed my wife.
Hey, fuck, man. That guy probably went through some shit.
Yeah,
dude.
the monkey killed his wife.
The Overwatch
But-
logo pops up.
A monkey killed my wife. Duh.
Wow, what?
Lockdown.
Oh, yeah.
Get cucked in Winston's voice. Say, no, hold on. Say, get cucked. Faggot.
Get cucked what?
Faggot.
Come on,
Come on,
man.
say it.
So, of course, it's not me. It's Winston.
Yeah, sure.
What was it? Get cucked. Get cooked, faggot.
I'm gonna send that to Blizzard.
Your voice line, please.
Yeah, your voice line.
Splashdown.
I like if that was real. Everybody would say that to fucking like tracers.
My shout out is
Wait, was it Hawaii? It wasn't Hawaii. Right?
Oh no, it wasn't.
Oh, it wasn't
one.
one?
I'm
Okay.
so dumb. I
Yeah.
already did my shout out. But you know who I do want to talk about?
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to talk about English dubs of anime.
All right, but first, Eeshan.
Oh.
Eeshan did yours. You said Kabe, wasn't it?
No, that wasn't my shout out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, okay, so Campbell, so I was gonna say Campbell City Councilman Jeff Christina.
Hey, yo, he's pretty dope.
Yeah, he's freaking amazing.
Yeah.
Honestly,
So, he's amazing. He's a city councilman for Campbell. And I was thinking about bringing back movie nights there.
Yeah.
And like he's just been like super cool about it. And we went and asked him like during one of the meetings and he was like, yeah, that's how you get it done. So yeah, that's how so I just like how he like texts back and forth with us. It's just cool.
I heard he likes pineapple on his pizza.
Alright.
yeah, I
Actually,
for my
did it vote
econ
for
project where I had to, or was it Gov, where I had
Yeah,
to
it's good.
message send interview one of the
Yeah.
Yeah,
members.
council members. I sent my question to him over email, and it was, why did you get into government? right?
And he's
And
like,
he gave a really good answer. I don't remember word for word what it was.
yeah, he texts back like
Girl,
super fast.
you get a big pee-pee.
But
It's like, well, I had a big willy and I wanted women, so.
oh shoot.
No, he didn't. He had a really nice answer, and he seems like a really cool guy.
No, yeah, like we
He
really.
seems like he has fun.
He does, yeah. Like everyone else up there, well, they all look like they were having fun, but like he actually looked like.
Like he was smiling like almost all the time
Yeah.
when he wasn't like tired or anything.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. So yeah, Councilman Christina, pretty cool guy.
Yeah. Bringing back movie nights. Let's go.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Everybody put hashtag bring back movie nights.
Bring back movie nights.
Make it trending on Twitter.
Been out of it since 2006.
Oh.
Bringing it back.
All 30, 40 of you make it trending on
Yeah,
Twitter.
dude.
So
Bring back movie
English dubs,
English dub.
they're shit.
Yeah, it's funny.
Like
Yeah.
almost all of them are shit.
What
Do you
is
know
it?
a lot about?
No, what is that?
You know anime.
Yeah.
So an English dub is when someone takes an anime and
Oh.
redoes the voicing in English.
Uh-huh.
There are a lot of problems with it. Usually, it's just that the way that the Japanese do voice acting for their anime, they have this sort of like quality to it that just doesn't come through in most American acting.
No, yeah.
But there is one voice actor who because I've been watching a lot of older anime now,
Mm-hmm.
and the more and more that I watch older anime, the more and more I see him, and he does quality work in every single thing he's in. He captures like that essence of the anime that you just don't get from American actors.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That Japanese actors do so well. Do you know have you seen any anime?
No.
All right, well, in a lot of anime, you'll have those really emotional scenes, right? Where the characters will be screaming or it's just their normal talking, but you can tell it's just that twinge of character that brings everything to life, right?
Yeah.
And even when they don't have that, generally they're better at it. But American actors, right? Well, a Japanese actor will do it one way. American actors will do it because I can't give you the example of what Japanese actors sound like because I can't do it.
So do you guys like prefer to watch it in Japanese with?
I prefer to watch it subbed instead of dubbed.
Uh-huh.
But the one voice actor, he does it perfectly. He's played Edward Elric in Full Metal Alchemist, which I'm sure you don't know. He's played the Prince character in Ouran High School Host Club. He's played various characters. He's played video game characters. He's been in live action films. He's really good, and I never looked him up until today.
Mm-hmm.
I just knew his voice, and he has this iconic voice which works really well for it, and I'm sure it's not his real voice. Because it's just like way too young for the way he looks. It's crazy. Anyway, he's really good. But why do you guys think that there aren't that many English dubs, aside from the fact that it's just generally not done very well?
What kind of question is that?
Dude, the closest thing I watched to anime is Doraemon, which isn't.
Oh, that's the one on bikes, right? Like the main character has a motorcycle.
No. It's like this.
Isn't it Durarara?
Oh, that's Durarara. You're right.
No, it's about this kid who had like a weird pet and he pulls shit out of his pocket. And it's always,
That's a lot of anime.
Yeah.
Pokemon, Digimon.
Well, okay, so this young kid who this young kid who lives in Japan and
You're gonna have to simplify.
okay, yes, okay, you wear your glasses. Alright, yeah, you wear your glasses. How you guys don't know this? I'm just kidding.
Dude, there's so that
I'm
fits
kidding.
I'm sure
No,
100 plus.
and he's like he has like a fat little like he has like a fat little like pet.
Animal.
Yeah, animal pet.
God.
Yeah.
Not making it any easier.
and I don't know. And then all the time, whenever you need something, this animal pet takes something out of his pocket, but there are consequences to it. So yeah.
Oh, so his power is
What
used
is it
like a
called?
bag of holding.
What's it
Yeah.
called?
Like he pulls out.
Doraemon, Dorae.
I'm sure if I see
MOA.
the image,
Yeah.
I'll recognize it. I might not have seen
Ah.
Yeah, this guy, dude.
it. Oh shit! Isn't that like? Is that not Yokai Watch?
That's not Yokai Watch.
It looks like the Yokai Watch guy's red or whatever.
Yeah, that's a close thing.
No. Okay, I haven't actually seen that.
Yeah, it's funny.
I've seen a lot.
The only reason I saw that was because I don't know, I was just bored.
Yokai Watch.
Would you want like recommendations
Yeah.
for actually good story? Because I know you're really big on story and,
Yeah.
and style and that stuff. Yeah, that's the Yokai Watch.
Oh, so
Okay, so
Yeah, sure.
if I had to recommend a starter anime that
Yes.
was full of story, and I'm assuming you'd want to hear it in English. just because it's easier for people first time.
Would it be better in English?
The one I'm thinking of, I think
yeah.
it's better in English, which is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Full Metal
So
Alchemist
just watch it?
is
Right?
so good.
Full Metal Alchemist, just Full Metal Alchemist doesn't follow the original story that well.
No.
But Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, it follows the story really well. The main voice actor, the guy who plays Edward Elric,
Yeah.
it's so good. It's a story about, it's a world where it's alchemy, right? There's alchemists all over the place, and there's, it's basically in their world a science instead of magic. And it's the science of understanding how things work, disassembling it, and reassembling it into something different. And there are laws to it, right? It works off, there's a big theme of equivalent exchange, which is in order to get something, you have to give up something of equal worth. And as part of that, the story says that it is a taboo to attempt to transmute any form of human. To make someone or bring someone back to the dead is taboo, because what would equal a human soul?
Oh, shit.
Right? And so that's the major theme of the thing. And it follows two brothers, Edward Elric and Alphonse Elric, who have attempted this and have paid the toll. And they're trying to get what they've lost back.
Do they, like, lose their souls?
Oh, Alphonse lost his body.
Oh.
And Edward lost his arm and his leg.
Shit.
Which are now replaced by mechanical parts. And it's really good. It touches on a lot of interesting psychological topics. And it still has that anime, like, it's still funny.
Yeah.
And it's still nice. And you still have the touching moments where you're really smiling and energetic. And you still have the awesome moments where the characters are cool.
Yeah.
And it's all that, but it's so much more. And I don't watch anime twice or 3 times. Of the 2 anime I've watched over, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is one of them.
Yeah.
The other one is, I think it's Golden Time, or Nisakoi, I forget what it's called. But that one's really cool too. It's about a guy who gets amnesia, and there's like a love story behind it too. It's really cool. Anyway, that would be the main one I suggest to you. Or if you just want a lighthearted one, you'd have to listen to it in Japanese. But this is a new one that's come up, Black Clover. I think it's really funny. People get really angry because the main character has a very annoying yell. But if you get past that, the story's so good.
Yeah.
You got any? Do you watch anime anymore, Sway?
Not really. I think the last one was that I watched was the Dragon Maid anime.
Oh, that one's good. That one's really good. I would suggest that as well.
It's about this dragon who goes into like I guess the human world, because there's like a bunch of different dimensions. So he goes into like the dimension where there's just people, like mythical shit or anything, and she's like pretty much saved by like this person who
drunk office worker, and she's drunk while she like helps her or whatever, and she's like, hey, yeah, I'd love to have a maid, at home. And she's drunk as fuck. So it's all bullshit. But the dragon takes it seriously. So and then shows up and transforms into a human form and becomes her maid. But it's a dragon. And she and the dragon falls like pretty much loves the main character. Well, the main character is the dragon, I guess. But it's falls in love with the human. It's a good show, I'd say. But it's lighthearted. Speaking of shows, our show has already gone 5 minutes over what we. There's some part where we're gonna cut out. So yeah. But it's about gonna end anyway.
All right.
Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, dude.
This was really fun. We can hang out afterwards. Any final thoughts? Any final stuff you want to say?
See, what are my final thoughts? Wait, can you guys do your final thoughts? I don't think about it.
Anime's good.
Armenian genocide was bad.
We already talked about that.
Yeah, but I want to, just say it again.
Alright, you guys are gonna cut that part out, so I'm just gonna wrap this up. If you guys ever find yourself teaching an English class, please do not talk about your
That's funny because it's gonna have no context behind it.
Alright.
Have no context.
As always, thank you for watching and listening. If it's just in the background, still thanks. You can contact us at the podcast 420, the podcast _420 on Twitter. The podcast the _ podcast 420 on Instagram. Yeah.
I forget.
One of the. It's been a while. Yeah. hit us up. We'll leave it in the description anyway, so
The
it's fine.
podcast _420 for the Instagram. The _podcast
Podcast 420 for the Twitter, which I need to get back on.
Tune in to our
At the same bat time, same bat channel.
daily, weekly, monthly, yearly show.
Yeah, daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. Thank you all for watching, and bye-bye.